choose the war.
Hey guys, this is Tom and back here with another Super Robot Wars 30 video here. So last time we had their Magic Knight to join us, and now let's see. Okay, total credit 1 million. Yeah, let's get this done real quick. Look at that, we have accumulated a total of over 1 million credit. You're in charge of managing the finances, so a normal ship would have a dedicated accountant. Well, we're sort of on staff, but really, this is basically a hobby for me. I've got a knack for managing numbers, income sheets, scheduling, you name it. As a fellow workaholic, follow me impressed. But this treasurer has drafted up a part designed for us as a token of thanks. All in all, it adds your lack of work-life balance. We better put it to use, so for your sake. Why thank you, this treasure. To ensure your gift won't be for naught, I pledge to redouble my efforts on the job. You can start by redoubling the amount of time you spend on cleaning my lab. A shoulder massage wouldn't hurt either. Alright, maybe hero and enemy. Let's do it. The Magic Knights have appeared in this world, which means we should probably expect the Order of the Silver Phoenixes to show up sooner or later. I'll take it. We can't afford to underestimate these recruits that you reported on either. Now that the Magic Knights have joined them, it will benefit us to keep them from adding the Silver Phoenix to their ranks. I'm with you on that. Frankly, that they tick me off anyway. So, the Order of the Silver Phoenix or the Dracus? Take your pick. Honestly, they're kind of similar in some ways. I trust your perspective on this, we will keep that in mind. Do you have a plan to deal with them though? To have it out with the Dracus, we are going to need a lot of units. I don't believe trying to overwhelm them with numbers is a good strategy. They're not a very large group, but I would rather use a smaller surgical team to remove them. Clearly spoken with an eye for the grander picture. You're the strategist that everyone says you are, sir. So what's the plan? Do we call in your son Gafta? He's currently overseeing the subjugation of Pushpercha. We cannot remove him from that post. Still, it won't be a problem. I have a plan though. It's not as certain as I would like. Sir, Madame Mardonis. We have been contacted by Lord Kojas. We're in the middle of a military council. Tell him I'll contact him afterwards. As you command, sir. Lord Kojas. As seen the Horatio Kojas? Correct. He's currently conducting field research. Well, he's got the reputation. If he's in on all of these, that makes it even more exciting. We shall take proper care with the Dracus and Mr. I would like to ask you to continue your hit and run strike. Will do. Well, I came over here because I thought it would be easier to find a battle I could stand out in. But this isn't gonna be an easy job, is it? His Highness Cristobal's rampage, and the supporters backing it with who knows what agenda. And that's just my allies. My enemies are even worse. I'm starting to think this job isn't gonna be worth the pay. Seeing so many giant robots in one place is like spectacular. There's no other way to describe it. Under normal circumstances, two girls like ourselves who have no business being here. Well, now you're a part of the Drag Cruiser. You'll be helping with maintenance too. Poo poo poo. Whoa, did Mokona just responded to that? I know you're having fun there, but don't get carried away too much, Mokona. Oh, don't worry, Gato. Mokona is right here with me. I see you have already made fast friends with Mokona, Yuta. Yep, he's super cute and fluffy and nice to be around. No arguments there. He's just always like this. If anything, it gets kind of tiring sometimes. But Mokona's our guide. And the reason we have been able to keep going on our journey, he acts silly, but he's super dependable. You have got a point. Thanks, Mokona. Geez, I said one nice thing and he let it go right to his head. Mokona is all puffed up. I wish he could see all of this. You mean Mokona playing with everyone? No, I mean all the robots are lined up in one place. I could see him getting all sparkly-eyed and all struck. Yes. Which he are you girls talking about? Or is someone we met in the other world? He is the commander of the Fremen Villain Knightly Order. He is a big fan of robots. Fremen Villain. That's the kingdom fighting the kingdom of the Salao, one of the other world forces, right? Sorry if this is a dumb question, but why would someone from another world be into robots? We're not too sure, but he definitely called a rune god to robots in the moment of awe. And does that mean other worlders know about robots? He was quick to deflect the issue, and we never did find out for certain. Ernie is amazing though. He loves robots so much that he even made a stealth a knight for himself. Ernie? That's his name? His full name is way longer, but people just called him Ernie. He personally developed the machine that he pilots, and he sounds pretty passionate. I don't know that I would describe Ernie in a way that flattering. Agreed. A more up to description might be obsessive or well an otaku. Yeah, he was like a kid living with all his favorite toys. Anyway, that's enough chit chat. We have got maintenance to do. Remember, we're in Alice Springs, and this place is basically under the other world forces control. Of course. We'd like to help it if we can, Kana. Okay, then you Magic Knights can handle cleanup. Ernie would be so happy if he were here. Hero and enemy. Now what's the problem, boys? You are not gonna beat us by cowering in place. Damn, these otherworldly invaders. Our guns are barely putting a dent in them. We have to engage them in melee range. And here comes the charge. I saw that coming a mile away. So this is a magic-based attack? It's no use if we stay out here. We're just waiting for them to finish us off. It's about time we wrap this little game up. Ripping your machines to shreds should show your loyalings or whoever that we mean business. We'll do no such thing. What are those machines? More otherworld forces. Attention, robot pilot, please allow the Order of the Silver Phoenix to handle this matter. The Order of the Silver Phoenix. They seem to be Soho Knights, just like the other world forces. Looks like Saladak armies are marching wherever it suits them here in this world too. Is it really a good idea to just attack them like this though? Good point, we got sucked into that strange hole when we were investigating High Priest Sagato. And the next thing we knew, we were here in a strange land. It's true that we're basically vagrants here, and we have no idea what tomorrow will bring in this unknown world. Which is precisely why we need to carve a path of our own by doing good deeds. Good deeds? When you do good deeds, like-minded doers of good gather around you as a matter of course, like how the Order of the Silver Phoenix came about. Whatever you say, Ernie, I don't care where I am, I'm with you all the way. Why am I not surprised that not that I object? Really? Thank you both, Eddie, kid. Anyway, you get the idea, gentlemen. If you could please call off the green robots. Okay, deal. Sorry, but the field is all yours now. The Order of the Silver Phoenix just loves sticking its nose where it doesn't belong. Well, whatever. If I have to deal with you here, then fine. I owe you some payback anyway. Personally, I would love to ask some questions, but I suppose that's not really an option. It's fine. We might learn something from confronting them anyway. Yeah, it's our own choice. Only choice. Eddie, kid. Remember that we are strangers here. Stay sharp and be aware of your surroundings at all times. Considering our circumstances, we wouldn't want to take up too long out here. We should wrap it up quickly. Right. Besides, if we can drive a Starlog deck off, maybe those people from before will help us out. Those green machines. What is it, Ernie? Is somebody bothering you? They seem to be this word the military model. That incredible combination of signature mass production simplicity and functional elegance. If robots like those exist here, this could very well be the world I have dreamed of. When you said the robots, is he talking about those green Soho Knights? Even in this crazy situation, he is still completely unfrazzled. That's our Ernie! If I could join forces with such wonderful robots, I couldn't ask for any greater joy. Here I come, fellow deck. It doesn't matter where we are, my Ikaruga and I will fight for precious robots. Let's do this, Eddie. With Edgar and the others not here, we have got some big shoes to fill. Protecting the Knight and Commander is our job as his adjutants. Let's do our best to keep Ernie safe, kid. Just hold on, Princess Eleonora. I'll come save you as soon as I can. This isn't from a villa or several, and I don't think it's the world I was from previously. But it has robots, and that's all I need to know. Let's do this, Ikaruga. We have far more robots to meet. Losing now isn't an option. But they are pretty tanky though. Oh, 20-some%, man. Are you kidding? %90 miss. Damn, come on. I'm impressed that you're still standing at all, considering there's only two of you. Blasted. This is a lot rougher without Edgar and Dee. We have to make do, though. After all, it was just us and the Nightsmiths that got sent here. You seem right at home, Ernie. Of course I am. My Ikaruga and I would never lose to opponents like these. You just had to jinx it, and now there's the levitate shit. gonna bench the god for now. We have arrived at the combat location and the local GEFF units have already retreated. What are those mechs fighting the other world forces? Ernie, and is that Kid and Eddie? Is that you, Hikaru? Oh, thank goodness, it's someone we know. They must have gotten sent here as well. And not too long after our own arrival, by the looks of things. What's wrong, Ernie? Such beauty! Huh? These are no mass production models like what we saw before. A group of top-of-the-line custom models are standing before my very eyes. It's truly a super robot army. It's what I have always dreamed of. I see clearly now, it must have been fate that led us here to this world. What is with this boy? See, I just knew Ernie would react that way. Hikaru. Is this the Ernie you mentioned? Yeah, this is the Order of the Silver Phoenix from the Filler. They were fighting Saladak and Sagado with us. Attention! Order of the Silver Phoenix. This is Commander Mitsuba, Great Valley of the Drag Cruiser Autonomous Corps. We understand from Hikaru's explanation that you are from another world. We are also fighting against the Saladak forces that propose that we work together to resist this attack. Understood. I look forward to working with you. I have heard of Snap Judgment, but don't you think that one was a little rushed? Don't worry, they are definitely good guys. I'm sure of it. Good guys? Please tell me some kind of reason for that. Of course, I mean, just look at them. There's no way people controlling robots that cool could possibly be bad guys. Yeah, sounds logic. Alright. Besides, the Magnet Knights are working with them, and that counts for a lot in terms of trustworthiness. We come second to the robot, huh? That is unquestionably the Ernie we know. Now I see what you meant back in the hangar, fool. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. You are the Knight Commander, so we abide by your decisions. Nice to meet you, everybody. Now then, all you need to work with the Order of the Silver Phoenix to engage the other world forces. Great, now we have lost the numbers advantage. What's wrong, Treatment? Careful, we have got incoming. Kaiju! No way! It came out of nowhere. I detected a reading similar to Akane's, so I came out to see for myself, but I might as well gauge the strength of Gridman and his companions while I'm here. I don't even have Gridman now. Do I? No, I don't. Captain, the Kaiju army appears to be focused solely on us. Why would they show up now? Considering the Kaiju don't answer questions, our only choice is to engage them. Well, isn't this just the windfall? The Demon Beasts have got it in for that group. Looks like this world's got its own Demon Beast. They're not quite like the ones in our world though. Agree, they look more like the models of Kaiju from the Ultra series. Ultra. Don't mind me, we can fight them and solve that both. A team up between my Ikaruga and the Super Robot Army. What a treat this is. Let's do this. I'm ready to combine Burning Blood with an Iron Giant to fight for justice. Ernie is really feeling it. My Ikaruga fighting alongside Russia's Super Robot Regiment. This is the world I have always dreamed of. I could die right now. Except that I don't want to die. I don't want to reincarnate in some other world, so I will survive for as long as I can instead. Oh, come on. Dodge an 83% attack and hit me with like what, 50%? Oh, come on. Alright, you have to heal up. I don't want to take you out just yet. Even though Ferment Viller, all I have to do is take you out. Everybody will be lining up with praise and fat verses. Truly a classic among the classic villain lines. Perfect for someone my Ikaruga is fighting. I'll knock it out with the grooving around. I'll shove that have fun and games attitude down your throat. I'm not grooving around in the least. Have you know I'm not half. I'm all fun and games. You little... Here, allow me to provide a demonstration of what my Ikaruga is capable of when I give it all mine. Ooh. Well, it's the objective that you finish off. Yep. Okay, so we can go ahead and take care of you first, I guess. I don't think you are powerful enough to do so. That's the take. That's the shoot down. Do I want to do it? No. Okay, you're from a villain and knocked off horse. I'm gonna put you out to pasture for good. I don't think so. It's payback time for you. Ernie made it as a Zen. And there's no way you can beat it. Alright, so now I have to think about who to take you out. Level 13, level 11, 10, 10, Shiro, maybe Koji. The exact thing the staff officer that was afraid of came to pass. But now that all the nuisances are in one place, we'll just crush them all at once another day. That night runner there, that's the one who stole the Trendokis. We just lost a chance to get revenge for Edgar. Let it go, T2. Right now our priority is our own safety. Alright. I was never particularly big on this Ultra series, but I'm familiar enough with the basics. What an incredible model. I can feel the love from whoever crafted it. Oops. Didn't mean to kill you. Alright. Gal Guy go. Can you take them out? I don't think so. Oh, you can. Wow, nice. Something wrong? Gridman? It feels like someone is watching us. You deserve credit for that, Gridman. With these new visitors gracing us, I can expect plenty of entertainment in the near future. The outer world forces have retreated, and all kaiju have been destroyed. Nice work, Ernie. The Ikaruga is so cool. Thank you, Ikaru. I'm flattered that you have such kind words for the Ikaruga. Order of the Silver Phoenix, I thank you for your cooperation. No, thank you. You helped us a great deal. And getting to fight alongside your group is a long-held dream of mine. Is that right? I'm honored. I would like to invite you on board to go over the situation together if that's acceptable to you. Absolutely. It'll be my honor to accept your invitation. Kid, Eddie, you're both fine with this, right? Yeah, no objections here. Your read was spot on. They don't seem bad at all. Then we'll better go fill in the chief and Batson. They're still waiting where we left them. This is technically my second other world. And I have a feeling this place will make my heart stir just like Verminviller has. Look at these robots, they're all neatly lined up in a hangar. This is what dreams are made of. Oh, what fortune, what incredible luck. It's like I'm in heaven. I'm quivering. The hype is so much. I think Ernie is not on either world right now. Our encounter with the Magic Knight Rune God was pretty impressive, but I think this one takes the cake. So he's a big robot fan, huh? He's like a little kid, say. I've seen that before. Hikaru, is this the group? Yes, ma'am. These are members of the Order of the Silver Phoenix. We fought together with them in several. I thought they sound young overcomes, but I wasn't expecting people this young. Her name is Ernesti Avelia. How do you do? I serve as the Knight Commander of the Kingdom of Verminviller's Order of the Silver Phoenix. I'm Arcade Alter, Vice Commander of the Order. People call me Kid. I'm Alter Dude. Alter, Kid's youngest twin sister. Please call me Eddie. I'm David Hopkins. The Order Knight Smith Commander. Batson Terminal. I work for David in the Nightsmith, the Kingdom of Verminviller. That's nation opposite to the Kingdom of Salao. Right? Technically speaking, Verminviller is an ally to whatever which Saladak invaded. That's how the Silver Phoenix Knight came to investigate the Saladak activities. And while we were investigating an ally of theirs, the High Priest, the Sagado, we end up getting away to this world. None of this would have happened if Ernie hadn't suggested we investigate that weird hole. We are his vice commanders, and if our knight commander goes somewhere, it's our job to follow him. Our place is by Ernie's side. That doesn't change no matter what world we are in. Thank you, Eddie. It's fine, as long as I get to see your smile, all my troubles just melt away. Believe me, we get used to this. The reaction is completely reasonable for first-timers. I must say, you all seem rather young. Ernie is special, he's a pro at magic and he's really smart, and he even designed the Halton Knights. Goodness, a real wonder behind him. Not really, I'm just a fan of robots, Soho Knights. In truth, I used to be just another programmer, then I died in an accident and was reincarnated in Verminviller in another world. I was a real mecha geek back before. I put my own programming skills to use and decided to improve the Soho Knight. And I even built a personal Soho Knight for myself called Ikaruga. I've never told Eddie or Kid about my past life because frankly it was irrelevant. I see no reason to bring it up now either. That's sad. You seem curious about Draco's robot, Ernesti. Yeah, oh, absolutely. This world is like a dream world to me. It's my second other world, and in this one, the iron giants that captured my heart are real. Robots are real. And my Ikaruga gets to fly alongside them. Oh, if I'm just giddy with anticipation. Ernie. Nope, he's gone. He's so left his body and gone to the robots here. At any rate, I wanted to thank you for your assistance. About that, actually, I would like to propose that we continue working with you moving forward. Well, that's a very generous offer, but you should be aware that our mandate requires us to fight many other enemies beyond the forces from your world. That's not a problem. We will assist you in those battles as well. Slow down, Ernie. Don't you think that's going overboard? It's as I said before, if we want to carve a path for ourselves, good deeds are the way to do it. Doing that is how we have come to know of the Dracula's in the first place. Good point. If we ignore those people when they need help, we never would have met everyone here. Yes, and now I'm certain that continuing on this path is the correct choice. And more to the point, yes, Iron Giant burning with the fires of justice as they do battle against the evil forces from another world. I want to be a part of that battle. And it all comes back to that. I think Ernie has the right idea though. Yes, so do I. The people here have been respectful of our position and our wishes. And it's not like you guys have anywhere else to go. You might as well stick with us. If that's what the Magic Knights say, I guess it's true that we don't have anywhere better to go. Then it's settled. Thank you for having us, Captain Mitsuba. Thank you for joining us, Ernie. Please, my friends, call me Ernie. And I think this will be the start of a beautiful friendship. Since you will be collaborators rather than official members, you will have discretion in choosing whether or not to take part in an operation. Thank you for your consideration, but I fully intend to assist you as much as I can. In that case, I think your Soul Knight will need some overhaul. One of the operational theaters of the directors is outer space. Outer space? What is that? Oh goodness, yes, the Soul Knight in space. Dear Batson, I want you to touch base with this ship's mechanic crew and start overhauling the Ikaruga and the Sandog. What is a mechanic crew? And seriously, what's this outer space stuff? I'll explain later. No, oh no, scratch that. I don't think any amount of time would be adequate for an explanation. Just study the robots on this ship and learn their frames and drive systems. And start incorporating what you learn into the whole night. Maybe someday we could make the Ikaruga capable of an assisted interstellar grab. No, wait. First, it would need a dimension jumping function for ease of travel between this world and Fremdavilla. But before we can get to that, we need to upgrade the Ikaruga more so that it can carry its own weight in this super robot army. And improving its performance also requires personal growth on the part of its pilot, namely me. I'll do it. I'll perfect my Ikaruga, a robot crafted by me for me. Just try and roll a bit. This is a regular thing for him. Yeah, and I have no idea what he's rambling on about when he gets like that. Yes, I see. He's adapting shockingly well, considering he's just been sent to an entirely new world. Oh, I have my own worries, but those pale in comparison to the joy of getting to strengthen my partner. Salaudeck, High Priest Sagato, and more enemies of peace that I have yet to encounter. But Ikaruga and the Super Robot Army will rouse you all. Alright, finally. Ikaruga. I have no more part to give. allies on the map. That sounds pretty cool. Passion Fort. Is it for everyone though? Alright, we should have a new part now. Activate Blast Spirit on all allies. Oh, okay, sweet. I should give it to Ikaruga instead. You have a dash, okay. Who should I give it to? Ikaruga, you have dash, you don't. I'll give Gridman a dash. Since you are pretty useful. Lost and increase the hit and evasion rates. Maybe I should give you that too for later. Ikaruga. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it guys for today's video, and hope you enjoyed what you see today, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.